When it comes to being a snob, there are all types. You've got your wine snobs, your book snobs, and of course your clothes snobs. And yes, there's even city snobs, as in I'm better than you because I live in a particular city. How can we tell which California cities are the snobbiest? By measuring snobby things, that's how. You know, where people are wealthy, live in big homes, attend theaters, and send their kids to private school. We even measured which cities have the most college graduates. So turn up your pinkies as we go through California's snobbiest cities. Our first stop on our snob tour of California starts in none other than Laguna Beach. Because face it, if you live in Laguna Beach, you remind people you live in Laguna Beach. Laguna ranks first in number of snooty art galleries per capita and has California's 16th wealthiest residents. You should go there sometime and see it for yourself. Just don't ask anyone if there's any real estate for sale in the area. They'll take one look at your shoes and know you're a fake. Where's the next snobbiest place in California? That would be right up the coast in Newport Beach. This stretch of beach snobbery ranks in the top 5% for household incomes, number of college degree holders, and number of private schools per capita. They might invite you inside, but they'd probably worry that you track sand into their house. Our next snob stop in California takes us to the Bay Area and the city of San Anselmo, across the bridge from San Francisco. Bay Area snobs are a lot different than SoCal snobs. Home prices here average about $850,000, and people here earn about $100,000 a year annually. And that's nothing compared to some of the other places we'll get to later. San Anselmo has baby and toddler story times, coloring nights for adults, and pancake breakfast downtown. Sounds like they could throw themselves a parade and they wouldn't even care if you or I came out and threw confetti at them. San Carlos is right along the 101 just south of San Francisco. Homes in San Carlos average only $920,000, which means in the Bay Area, these folks have some work to do if they want to move up the snob totem pole. They call their town the city of good living, which means they're not hiding the fact that they're on a different level. Barry Bonds, Dana Carvey, and Rochelle Leah all make San Carlos home. What, you haven't heard of Rochelle Leah? She will be so offended. If I were you, I would wanna be me too. I would wanna be me too. You can bet the people in Lafayette don't use A1 on their steaks or listen to Nickelback on the weekends. No siree, they are much too refined than that. Lafayette ranks 6th for private schools, 12th for college degrees, and 10th for income levels. Oh yeah, and Hall of Fame quarterback Joe Montana used to live here. You know residents here are quick to bring that up at every opportunity. Beverly Hills, that's where I wanna be. Welcome to Beverly Hills, the 5th most snobby city in California. That's no surprise, is it? The good old 90210 has the 2nd most expensive homes in the state at $2.7 million. And Beverly Hills has the 3rd most theaters per capita and the 7th most private schools in the state. Refined taste indeed. Back up to the Bay Area we go. Los Gatos is a snooty place for sure when you look at the sheer wealth in this place. Sure, homes are way overpriced here, but you have to be really successful in order to live here. Does working among the elite in Silicon Valley make you a snob? Most likely. So does having a half dozen private schools, a museum, several art galleries, and folks like John Steinbeck and Steve Wozniak as your neighbors. Malibu is just plain snob central. We'll give you a hint as to why. It starts with an M and ends in unny. The people in Malibu's car payments are just about as much as your mortgage payment. And they're not just money snobs either. There's some actual culture here. Plays, art galleries, you name it. If you're from Malibu, you make sure everyone knows you're from Malibu. Plain and simple. Poor Palo Alto, only the 2nd snobbiest city in the state. They'll most likely turn their noses up at this ranking and insist that they're better than our winner. And they have a point. This Bay Area city has it made. There are all sorts of private schools, theaters, and artsy events here all the time. Oh yeah, and right next door is Stanford, one of the most prestigious universities in the world. And don't even try to get into a debate with somebody from Palo Alto. They're the 3rd smartest city in the state too. Where's the snobbiest city in California? That would be the small community of Mill Valley, tucked into the hillsides north of San Francisco. Boy, are these people loaded. They earn about $120,000 a year annually, and their homes cost about $2 million apiece. Actually, it's the most expensive place to live in the nation. Famous writers, actors, and business people all make it home. We could go on and on. If you live in Mill Valley or any of the other California cities we talked about, congratulations, you're officially a snob. If you don't, well then you're just an average Joe like everyone else, and there's nothing wrong with that.